ladies are a little curious as to what's going on this morning. Yeah, I'm not surprised. You're always skittish. You're not, though. Yeah, what? Hey everyone, my name's Matt and welcome back to Cobb Hill Farms. Well, we're going to see just how big of a mess we make here on the farm today. I got a couple jobs that I want to get done, and each one of them can have the potential to make a pretty big mess in their own way. So let's get started. First thing we need to do is figure out a tractor to use. Well, I'd like to use the Atlas. Let's see if it'll start. Nope, I guess that tractor's out of the question. Well, let's see if the old H will start. You usually don't let me down. Before we get too busy, I guess I better check the gas and see how much is in it. That looks like enough to do what we got to get done today. How close was I? Look at that, right on the money. Well, let's see if there's any critters running around inside here. Not that I see. So, you've probably figured out what we're going to do by now. We're going to take this here ear corn and put it in that gravity wagon. And how we're going to do that is we're going to use the New Holland and the bucket underneath the back end of the dump trailer. Now, they're the same width. So usually this goes pretty smooth, but I don't have near the amount of ear corn in it before as I do now. So that's going to be mess number one. How much overflow are we going to have that's going to spill out onto the ground? Well, I'd say there's a little bit of a mess, but luckily I got it to stop. let's see if it'll pick it. Nope, not yet. Raise this up and fill it the easy way. I need you guys to tell me when to stop. Look at that. She's about empty. Couple cobs left. Well, that's not too awful bad. I've had that much before on a lot less of a load on that dump trailer, so actually I'm pretty surprised. I figured it'd be a bigger mess than that. Well, let's see how much that dump trailer load gave us in this gravity grain wagon. Hey, that's a pretty healthy load. That'll get us by for a while, I think. Well, it's straight up 12 o'clock. That's what the fire whistle just told me. I'm hungry. I'm going to go in and eat some lunch. I got my afternoon bus run, and we'll be back later this afternoon. And we're back, and look who I have with me. I have Stacy to help me get that gravity wagon pushed in the barn. It's short time, so we got to get a round bale out, and we're going to put that in the hay feeder. But before we put it in the hay feeder, we're going to unwrap it and put some bedding in the cattle barn. So Stacy and I are going to get that gravity wagon put in first. All done. So this is what I was talking about with making mess number 2 here on the farm. I wasn't sure how wet it was going to be out here. We've had some pretty decent dry weather as of late. We did have a brief shower last night, but didn't amount to much of anything. So I was curious to see how wet or dry it would be out here. It's still pretty wet underneath. I cut in with a New Holland. Yeah, I could have went out and around, but I purposely went through the middle just to see. But it is a little bit wet, but what are you going to do? It is a barnyard after all. As far as hay goes, this is what I talk about when I say I don't buy in straw and I use hay for bedding, and keeping the round bales outside necessarily doesn't bother me, because as you see, I unwrap it. It works perfect for bedding. The cows will move this around, they'll lay on it, and I'll have to probably do this again in another week or so when they eat that round bale down. But why buy straw and spend money when what I have already works? I don't want to forget to plug this in. Well, it's shaping up to be a nice beautiful evening here. The sun's starting to go down behind the trees. Nice little breeze. This is perfect fall weather. But hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you like our channel, as always, we ask you to subscribe. We hope you have a great rest of your day. We'll see you next time.